So as always, we're going in a modded run. We have Twitch Extended for voting events. We have my mods for the Mayhem events and the Catbots. We're running modifiers for all. Everyone does have, usually has at least one modifier. Simple gray UI, it cleans it up a little bit. Turtles in the Holy Mountain instead of fish, just because. Items work in inventory. It makes it so that Firestones, Thunderstones, and Waterstones grant their passive effects, so fire and thunder immunity, water breathing, respectively. Entry hall objects. It's for the giggles. Their funny things show up in the entry hall. New Game Plus with Orbs is the center of our challenge run at this point. We are increasing the number of orbs, effective orbs, not actual health increasing orbs, that we start with every time we beat Comey. We are now up to 16 orbs in all of his 4 million HP glory. Spellbound Bundle adds a handful of spells to the game. You can have more of them, but given what we're attempting to do, we're just sticking with the handful. Wand debug, in case our wands are acting weird, we can see what's going on. More shop. There's more stuff in the shop. Unlock all and normalize probabilities makes it so that more of the spells appear in more places. Wormhole Wallet makes it so we don't have to pick up gold. Risk of items is a series of modifiers based on the Risk of Rain games. Blessed Beast makes it so that there are champion-like opponents. Let's make sure that streaming is connected. It is, and we continue. So we are starting tonight with Bouncing Burst, Magic Missile, Brine Potion, with a choice of Jetpack enemies, as directed by Shielded enemies and Iron Robes. Kick. Kick. Pick that up. Is that actually a tablet? Is it just a kickable? Nope, just a kickable. Be gone! Oh, ideally, you would have squished something, too. Oh, but it does actually light things on fire. Neat. As always, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be searching the floors as far as we can, chat allowing, to find as many hearts and as many possible wand upgrades as we can. For the first floor, I like to go to the right side, as far to the right side as I can. And then sweep back left to see as much as I can get. The left side tends to have some better stuff in it, but also has some nastier enemies. Do we find? What do we find? We do have a wand there. Let's check it out. Alright, if we lob a magic missile directly into that part, burn off this oil. One thing that these do is that they emit a spark and ignite the oil, so it'd be a fire hazard, but they do emit an electrical current. So you have to be careful to not get shocked. We do have a thunderstone now, so that's largely irrelevant. It can still be lit on fire. We just came from that direction. Some stuff is exploding. What with the thunderstones? Causing a bit of incendiary havoc here. Wonder. Little zip zap here. A little bit of fire. Come on. You know you want to. Ooh. I was hoping to ignite the wood with the electricity from this side, but it was not cooperating. How has your day been, Parakeet? Having a good time so far, I hope. Nice. Remember when I went to university, the campus was known for very brave squirrels, and I think it was either crows or ravens. I can never remember which it was, but they were very big, and they had no fear of humanity. Hey, welcome aboard, Transitive Verb. Do want to thank you for following last night. So this is your first time. Let me show you the rest of the kitties real quick. So, this kitty that you just saw is Rorschach. This one, near my keyboard, is Tom. And the other three are currently roaming. They will surely make appearances later. But yes, welcome aboard. A lot of rats. Oh, yes. One of the oddities with the Rats Everywhere event, about half of them tend to be the plague rats. Or rat powder rats, the ones that are friendly to you and are temporary magical creatures. The other half are regular rats, so the plague rat ones will, kill the regular ones. So you get lots of free monies. Just working out a solution for getting some more diffuse lighting in this room. It leads to some very stark contrast, like the table that Rorschach is sitting on. Zap, zap. Come on. There we go. Burn it down. What am I thinking? I'm impatient. Blap. We bounce onward. Yes, this is the new camera. I got another heating pad since there was a lot of contention for nearby heating pads. The one by the tree is still nice for them since they can be a little further away if they want to be. But it seems like there is some scuffle over the desk in the new nearby one. Ooh, Waterstone as well. Do not throw the Waterstone. I want to keep the Waterstone. It would seem that acid is whiskey fumes now. Good deal. I'll take it. Let me think. There's a brand, at least that sells on Amazon, that is K&H that makes a good outdoor one. And the reason I like that one is that they are a constant low heat. You don't have to worry that you're going to cook them. You don't have to worry that it's going to overheat, assuming you don't, like, dunk it in salt water or something. But it's just constant, steady warmth. Like, it is comfortable to put your hand on it. Yeah, you might get a little overheated if you stay on it too long. But they'll move when they're uncomfortable. I got one. The other two I got from... It was Prairie something that was at PetSmart, which they're effectively the same thing. I have to wonder if it was another one of those manufacturer lets you relabel the product things. Because they are very clearly variants of the exact same product. But yeah, it's like a flat, durable plastic pad with a armored cord. Like, it has a metal coil around it to protect it. And there's no heat knob or anything. You just plug it in and it gets nice and warm. We'll keep the bombs for now. Well, actually, instead of bombs, we'll take the acid balls. They can be useful for burning through metal. Speaking of burning, on fire once again. Water is still water. Good, good. One of these times we're going to get water to acid and that water stone's going to kill me. Tom has shifted to desk cam. If you're familiar with cats, this might prove a standard reference object for Tom. That is one of those snagless brushes, but he is an old man Maine Coon. He's a very big boy. Oh, wow. I've never seen the auto mod kick in. Ah, okay, Parakeet. That is the double... Oop, let's run. Oh, well. Very briefly, that was the double Catbot event. If you choose just to use Catbot, then you will get twice the value in Catbots. For now. The levels per points are a little different. I may increase it. Yep, right there. It is now a level 7, because you spent 5 points on something else. Very nice. Good start. Teleport dodge is nice, but no more shuffle means we don't have to worry about wand selection as much anymore. Nope. Glimmers. Homing. Such goodies. Oh, Tom is 13 or 14 now? Let me see. Math. About 14. About 14. winter's getting a little colder, so he likes to drape half of himself on the heating pad. All right, let's see. I mean, the auto homing would be nice, but that's sort of like icing on the cake for the moment. Here, let's look at what we've got. We can forego that one. We'll keep this one and this one for sure. We can forego the last two. So I'm going to get the homing wand. But we'll also get the venomous curse wand. That's a good upgrade to have. It also gets us some heavy drills and an octuple. And this necromancy so that we might throw it away. A couple of holy hand grenades. That could be fun. So if we shift these here... and I throw my water stone again, which I must now go get. You get a nice, healthy wither effect there. Ah, you can see another one. There is Weasley. He is the orange kitty that you saw last night. Okay, we're going to temporarily grab this one. Swap you. Take these. Pull you back. Then, instead of those... Nice. Shard shot's pretty good. Turn you into a drilling wand for the time being. Hey there, Deliberately Dragon. I saw you join the Discord last night. I am currently reaching out to folks to see what a good, Oh, you're right. Good call. Projectile weakness. Reaching out to the community to see what some good target streaming times would be for everybody. Since I want to get back into making videos, looks like Brass turned into Wormblood, by the way. I need to set aside at least one of the weekdays to video editing. Ooh, explosions. So yeah, if you have thoughts on that, let me know. There's a thread in the break room. It's actually a pretty good wand. You know, we don't need homing. The cat that you can just see here on the corner is Sky, the one that took it upon himself to hurl the brush off the table. Because Sky is the cat from those memes where they just keep putting things on the table in front of them and they keep knocking them off the table. One of the tricks of interacting with Sky is to be aware of where he is and to not make eye contact if he chirps at you. if he's in a dangerous location. Because if he chirps at you and he's on, like, a shelf or something like that, he's trying to get your attention so that he might, you know, throw something off the table and see how you react. Doesn't always work. There are places that he knows he'll get attention even if you don't look at him. Yep, for stream notifications, I've got the music spot rigged up. Longer term, I might be able to replace it with one of my own, but for the time being, it's doing its job. We have all modifiers, which will kill our rate of fire a bit. The cat bots constitute the first of what I refer to them as always events. So when you summon a cat bot, the phrase that you use still counts. So if you use the word bomb to trigger the bomb event, the cat bot will use the bomb weapon, the grenade that it's using currently. Similar with bomber. But you could also use shift and laser, and you would get a shift event, and then you would get a cat bot with a laser weapon. Nothing there I need. Improved. Quite improved. Bounce. The water stone will not clear a status condition if you're still getting actively stained with it. It's like you can't really rinse yourself with water if you're still waist deep in the pool, you know? Saw that happen, and I just knew that mushroom was going to teleport right near me. Indeed. Whoops. Oh, worth. Magic house. We'll go kick it and heal up. No, never mind. It was worth it. We got fire immunity. Nope. Nope. This might already be apparent. The catbots are one of the additions from the custom mod I use. They persist for the entire run. So for this whole evening, Parakeet's catbot will respawn at the start of a run and can be revived when redeeming channel points. Well, will always be revived when redeeming channel points. The stronger they are, the more of an assistance they are to me, but their presence always constitutes a risk. If they die, they can create a run-ending catastrophe. Diggy, diggy, diggy. Ow. Intercepted that slime bolt expertly. Diggy. Oh no. Up. No. Like Dig Dug, but without the weirdly morbid inflation weapon. Alright, we gotta... Bingo. Okay, we have 2 critical immunities, and we have a good offense ability. Let's see. How can we get more spells out of this? Use octuple, but that's real expensive. 3 and 1, 2. Just so. Ah, okay. Good to know. All right, that one. Oof. Wonder if we switch to this wand up here. 227, yeah. Can we sustain fire? No. But we can hit very hard very briefly. So we'll keep him on this one for the time being. This wand is sustaining as a drilling wand so far. I'm going to remove the bouncers. If we do that, doesn't really change anything. Not bad. This way we can keep the wither effect. And we can make it festive. Projectiles, eggs, drilly bits. We'll take the touch of just in case. Don't need that anymore. Don't really need that anymore. These are okay projectiles, but they won't really contribute. Here. Move you here. Takes a little bit to recharge the wand batteries there, but it hits like a truck. Zap. Shoot ahead. Short controlled bursts. That's the name of the game here. Yeah. Boom. I'd tinker everywhere. I'd probably peel that electricity off of the wand, but... Snip, 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 snip. That was an electrified sniper shell. Oh no. I didn't think it died. Oh, this is the aforementioned terrible event. Nano very quickly consumes flesh and blood. At that point, it will very slowly eat through everything else. And it's sort of infectious if it touches you. Very bad stuff. Alright, our wand is so powerful right now that it has some kick to it, which is kind of unfortunate. No, it's not a liquid. Or at least it lacks the liquid tag. harder to dig with this thing now. It wants to hurl me into the stratosphere whenever I fire it. Let's cut our losses. Don't want to risk that nano getting too much lower. Top up with some water in case we need it. Shouldn't, though. That's handy. That's explosion immunity. We can use whatever spells we want now. Double checking. Capacity went up. Mana generation not as much. But we may be able to offset that finally. Well, not quite, but you know. Closer and closer. We could use this triple. It is a substantial damage reduction, but I think... yeah, we're still getting damage per projectile. Nice. Quite effective. If we remove this... it's kind of 6 one way, half a dozen the other. We'll keep this in reserve. Okay, so we're already at probably will carry us through the base game pretty well kind of weaponry. It does very solid damage per second here, but it can't sustain for very long. So while the short-term DPS is good, longer term, a little lacking. So we got to keep our eye out for ducks and added mana. Since I have concentrated spells, they are friendly fire now. So the catbots can get hurt in the path of my projectiles. And just like that, we have another outbreak. Is unfortunate. And this is Hisi based, so it has a lot to consume. You know, that lines up a bit with the I watched a video by Dunker Slam on the trigger modifiers and how they have kind of a special interaction with the spells that they take effect on. Ducks. No, the glimmer overrides them. So in theory, if we did this, we should be getting more added manas, more weakening curses, and more glimmers. But that it's the next spell. But is it? Now, is it literally the next spell card, or is it the next spell draw? Because if it's the next spell draw, that means this is the next spell. Like, this whole set is the next spell to cast. Toxic immunity could be nice. That might save our lives. Interesting. So in theory, that should work. Which is good. Impact. Recoil. I don't need more recoil. Pretty catastrophic damage. Can very briefly see them become ducks. Yeah, I think those brown spells are some of the least well-defined as far as intuitiveness. Because everything up till that point obeys the draw rules. Whereas those are, like, physically the next slot is affected. Still more improved. Ooh, and that's an upgrade on the fronts that we wanted, yep. A little more sustain is good. There's a lot of flummox in the field. I'm going to take it to get a triplicate bolt. In practice, shard shot's just as good, but, well, for this loadout. Random perk is gas fire. Okay. Oh, wow. Such goodies. Especially that one. We're going to keep... We're not worried about triplicate bolt just yet. Ow, ow. Keep searching, keep upgrading. Well, we do have water breathing. That could be fun. That's about all that brings to the table, though. Yeah, don't need it. Oop. Oh, we lost cats. She probably won't stick around for long. She has kitten business. Gotta kind of tap, tap, tap to move with this thing because I can't even walk against it. Oh, man. She's scuffling with Sky there. What does she have? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have to intercept something, folks. Just a moment. Okay, homing could be handy at this point. Step aside, Steve. No. Yeah, longevity. It's not great for killing of Comey, but good otherwise. Okay, so what would be useful at this point? Take you. Take you. Could use you. But operatively, we have a lightning trigger now. What we need is some good multis. Just sadly, we do not have. You know what? It's okay. We'll just use one of our octuples. There we go. We can cast all we want. See, lightning trigger costs 25 to cast. Each one of these costs 5 to cast. That on the lightning trigger. Similarly, like... This is risky to fire. But if we do that... Okay. You know, so this costs 50, but what it'll do is remove 90, so I'm really just improving the mana by a little bit when I do that. Like, I'm getting a little, a 30% improvement. A touch of spirits, let's go. Okay. Okay. Seeing the arc there. Alright, gunpowder is whiskey fumes, not useful anymore. Same with gunpowder arc as a result. We don't need color green or bombs or that or that or that or that. Probably not. And while these thunder charges could conceivably do decent damage, they are very expensive. The bounce, that, you there. Nice. Maybe. Well, if we take the glimmer off, pull these back a little bit, we can up our critical hit rate in projectile count. Do one quick burst. Just devastate it. Okay. All right, Transitive. Have a good time. Thanks for coming to watch. We have a quite powerful weapon now. Just the opening lightning volley is enough to do some serious damage. I may remove it from the trigger, ultimately. It does help a bit with the recoil. The fireball orbit lets us attack through the floor, essentially. More health is good. Just swing the hammer here. Yeah, that might be worth it. But we'll have to be cautious because they each reduce the damage, so... Ooh, that's extra projectiles. So much kick. Ouch. I think I'm going to remove the lightning trigger. It is certainly good for exterminating those blobs. A little more health is good. The Fireball Orbit's ability to essentially strike through a floor is one of the things that's helping here. And I throw my water stone again. I want to do that. Taking that trigger off. Up. Probably should have waited, but meh. Might be good. Yeah, phasing is good for defense. We aren't seeing any of the other defense perks. And they're not that much better, ultimately, actually. Let's see. Orbits can be useful, but I don't know if we need them for this right now. Oh, there we go. Now, if we can get a little bit more electrical damage in there. But I think getting this to sustain is kind of where we want to go. Instead of an octuple, we go for a couple of triples and a double, maybe? And 2. It's pretty good. We're not really losing out on a lot of mana opportunities there. Take the curse in case we find something great as far as damage output. We don't need the rainbow glimmer or the wiggle. I'm gonna keep that in case we get like electro arc. Not gonna use that or that. I mean, in theory, we could go for Omega Saw Blades, but yeah. Those are hard to utilize properly. Swap you. Take that. In theory, we could make a Holy Bomb generator there. Get a quad. 4 into 3 into 2. Really change things. Ultimately makes it a little more expensive. Keep that. Don't need the orbit. Don't need another fireball orbit. Don't need that. That. You. We'll put you with the other saw blades for the time being. And we're out of money. Okay. Now we will search around. Yeah, bot taking a lot of damage. I think I just vaporized the cat bot. Would be unfortunate. Tap, 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 tap. One of the weaknesses of concentrated spells is the extra kick that you get out of it. And more seconds of the heartbreak effect. Really impressed that that crystal hasn't broken yet. pyramid friend. Our hope is to get more mana, more efficiency on the wand, so that we can cast it for longer. So if we do get that, I feel like we have the power to kill here. Like, all the pieces are in place. Don't risk letting the polymorph masters fight. You just kill on sight. Ooh. Doesn't fire quickly, but it's got good stats otherwise. I don't have to worry if I leave that behind, really. We gained electrical immunity. It's got to be down in here somewhere. Well, you had to mention them, Parakeet. I'm not seeing any ghost ticks, and there's some ghost ticks. There we go. Ah, Yowsum has joined us. So the thing that's going to hold us back is that we don't have slow or repulse. Oh, cursed earth. There shall be so very many catbots. Bouncy, 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 bounce. Some scorched terrain I couldn't see there. Well, sand into coal. Water is still water. lots of firepower. More hearts will help. Hey there, Lore. As you may have noticed, you get cat bots along with the redeems now. I do have concentrated spells, though, so whoops. Just obliterated the poor thing. Tap, 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 tap. You come down here. Oh, no. Ow. There was a bit of a blockage there on the left. Almost did me in. Fire the digging booster here. Okay. Apparently bone dust into Hastium. We'll take a shield. It may buy us time. Alright. We temporarily swap this wand out so that we can grab another holy bomb in this triple. Grab this wand back. Actually. No, we'll use this wand for it. So we say double into triple into upwards larpa into triple into bomb bomb bomb. Don't think it can actually afford it though, because that's 900 there. Yeah, it's too expensive for that wand. So we'll use this wand below it. In theory, that should be a truly absurd number of holy bombs. Yeah. Okay, we have some options. I don't know if we're going to get to use any of them. We're going to move the drilling wand down. Oof. Weasley has jumped to the back of my chair. Technically, this is supposed to be Hastium, but it hasn't taken on Hastium properties. We'll start with the booms. Here they go! Amazing. It keeps going. I love it. I'm concerned, though. I'm hoping it will stop in time. Okay, can do it one more time. Wasn't much damage, though. It is indeed very pretty, though. I do like that. Just waves of destruction. It's excellent. Okay, well that hurt him. Okay, that got him. Finally! We finally landed a touch of spell. Excellent. Yay! And apparently gold turned into molten gold. Okay.